Hi friends, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into the reading, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing it feels like a very big challenge that's happening right now. The past coming back to revisit. We are looking at the Six of Cups. I'm hearing remembrance. Okay. So this is somebody that you've danced with before. So what is happening? For some of you, there may be something going on with your family, actually. Okay, so there's somebody that you've definitely had many cycles with. You have definitely had many experiences with this person. There's somebody that, like, maybe at some point in time was even a staple in your life. And they're somebody that you've been through some things with, okay? To have the Six of Pentacles come out after, it's like, can we find balance with this person? Is that possible? Like, can we find reciprocity? And what do we need to do to be able to do that? Like, is this person going to connect with you in a way where you feel valued? Where you feel appreciated? Are you appreciating yourself? Are you appreciating what this person is bringing too? Also, the thing with this as well is that when we're trying to find balance and reciprocity with someone, we also have to check ourselves and be like, am I being too harsh? Am I being judgmental of this person? Am I also accepting this person? Am I meeting this person where they are? Or is this also something that I need to kind of do on my end? What work do I need to be doing too? Because it's not just a one-sided thing. This is a relationship with two people. And so it's going to take both parties figuring out the steps. And also you creating boundaries that you feel comfortable with. Whatever this is that needed to be accomplished, I am seeing this getting done, okay? In a way that you feel really good about. This is maybe somebody in the past that you never really felt this sense of balance with them, and because of you and what you were doing and how you are entering into the situation with this person, I'm seeing it really help to change things around. This can be one of those situations too where it's like the whole time you'd been waiting for that other person to change, and maybe you're realizing that there was something that needed to change on your end too, or that there was like a lack of acceptance on your end, or something was going on, or like judgment or something like that that was making it more difficult to have the relationship that you have. And you may be in a space where you're like, you know what, whatever this is that you're coming through with and what you're giving, I'm just going to accept that rather than expecting you to be anything that you're not. So yeah, it seems like really coming to terms and finding peace with this person in your relationship with them. The thing too is that, like, not everybody is going to give you the same thing. Like, some people are going to come through and what they have to offer is different than other people, and a lot of it is about like finding the balance within those spaces too. And also checking in and being like, is this okay with me? Am I okay with being treated like this? Can we make it work? Okay. Let's see what else we have happening. This would have been kind of a long time coming with you and this person. I'm looking at Saturn here. So These are cycles that last years and years. You may have been through a lot of ups and downs with this person. But it really does seem like now you finally accomplished something that you had been hoping to accomplish. I am seeing there be a path that you are beginning. Something new with someone old. So this can be a situation like we've tried this before. Maybe we're trying it again. Or maybe just trying something new, trying something different. As I said before, there's a new path that you're walking down with this person, but it is like somebody that I get a sense of like deeply having a familiarity with this person. Like this is not someone you just met. This is not a stranger. This is like somebody that you already have been through things with. You have history with this person, okay? You know them. You feel... Okay, so you've gone through something with them, at least in the past, where there were trust issues. We can boil it down to that, because there are lots of different scenarios of how this can pop up, but I'm seeing definitely trust issues at the bottom of it, okay? But it looks too like you've learned from this. And this can also, too, be, like, sabotage. Like, maybe this person did something that sabotaged the relationship. Maybe you did, too. It doesn't matter. It's not about pointing fingers. What matters is that one or both shadows were interacting with one another. It created a lack of trust within the connection. More than anything, a lack of self-trust. Because that's going to be the basis for anything that's manifesting between you and somebody else. And it may have really impacted the relationship with you and this person, but I do get, with Saturn, I do get the feeling of this already being something that you've gone through with this person and been able to come out on the other side of. But it was a matter of you really reflecting on your values and really, like, completing the lesson. With Saturn, it's going to be about creating structure within a relationship in a way that makes it work. In a way that we can create a sense of effectiveness between you and a person. We're talking about relationships here. So structure within relationships. And also accountability too, with Saturn. You may still be a bit on the fence with this person because of what happened in the past with them. You may be like attempting to move forward or trying to move forward or wanting to move forward, but because of something that happened in the past, you may still feel a bit hung up on it. Like, we're trying to make plans together and we're trying to build, but I still feel kind of unsure about like maybe what's going on or like how I feel, or you may not feel completely safe or that things are totally clear between you and this person. Maybe you feel unsure of their intentions as well. For some of you, you could feel unsure of your intentions. I'm also seeing you feel like there's a lot of responsibility that's weighing on you right now too. It looks like it's connected with the 3D. I'm seeing too that you are healing this as you're going through it. I'm seeing you like really working on yourself here. Doing what you need to do for you. And feeling like you're going in the right direction. Yeah, interesting. I do get the sense of whatever this is that you're doing, you may be like really going about trying to heal something that had happened in the past that maybe you didn't know, like whether or not you could overcome this, whatever this was that had happened. But it comes back more than anything if we get to like the very, very smallest catalyst of all of this and like where it began, like the genesis of it. Something manifested from a place where like you were not trusting yourself. So this could have been like somebody being dishonest with you and you were like, I'll ignore my gut and I'll choose to believe you. And then you have something happen. Or you just had a situation where there was a fear of being taken advantage of, or that anything shadow related that was popping up or sabotaging within the relationship. But I'm seeing there be a big focus on like healing, and I'm seeing a lot of work that you're doing, a lot of personal work, and a lot of you connecting with your path too, and connecting with your dreams and being in alignment and being in the flow, being in alignment with the flow. And that also really benefiting this relationship that you have too, even like giving it an opportunity to have a chance to see where things go with them. I'm seeing something being mended here. This is how you find peace. Yeah, it seems like something that had been hidden or something that had been covert or had been not in the light has now been brought to the light. And I'm seeing that this really helps you get to feel a sense of like closure and conclusion. Closure, not closure within the whole relationship. I mean, for some of you, this can be like, okay, I know what I need to know now and I can fully move on from this. But for some of you, this is like closure with a particular situation that had been, you felt like something was not out in the open, or like you needed to tell somebody something or be honest with them, or this other person needed to be honest with you. But now this seems like whatever had been hidden before, whatever had been hidden or wasn't being spoken about or wasn't being addressed or had been like purposely like covered up, things like that, or been lied about. The Ace of Swords means that like the truth has now come out about whatever this situation was, okay? And that means too that it finally allows you to like make peace with all of this, to feel like you can finally move on from something where you may have felt very stuck within this situation, almost like something's really bothering me but I can't put my finger on it and I just keep being brought back here but I don't know why, like that sort of thing. And now it feels like all of this is cleared up. And I am seeing something about you and this person potentially getting together with one another. I'm hearing that's a decision for another day. There's something about physically connecting with this person or hanging out with them. All right, we are looking at Aquarius, Gemini, and Saturn. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.